5 crazy hardcore pawn family quarrel moments.
What the were you thinking?
Ever wondered what happens when family feuds and pawn shops collide? Get ready for a wild ride of hardcore pawn family quarrels that will make your family drama seem like a walk in the park.
She's out of control. She's the being out of my deal.
You're both out of control.
She's the one who stepped out of the deal.
Enough.
Welcome, folks, to the most entertaining downtown battleground, where pawn shops and family quarrels come together like a pawnbroker and a questionable mustache.
How you doing?
I came over to sell a beautiful watch.
Okay. Tell me a little about it.
Get ready to witness the hilarious chaos that unfolds when relatives argue over priceless treasures and valuable trinkets.
That was my intention.
Stop wasting space and wasting time, Seth.
Got it.
So, without further ado, let's start. Pawn Mania, 5 crazy hardcore pawn family quarrel moments. Number 5, family feud ruins baseball pawn.
So what do we got?
I've got a 1970 Detroit Tiger autographed baseball.
How'd you get it?
My grandfather left it to me.
Once upon a time, a man strutted into Seth's shop like a peacock, clutching his prized possession, an autographed baseball from the 1970 Detroit Tigers. Seth's eyes bulged out like baseballs as he asked the man how on earth he managed to score such a gem. With a mischievous grin, the man replied, "Well, you see, it was my dear old grandfather who gave it to me."
How'd you get it?
My grandfather left it to me.
Seth's face lit up like a stadium on game day as he examined the ball. This is a collector's dream.
This is a great collector's piece. It's signed by not only Kaline, but Norm Cash. For the right price, I'll be able to make a huge score on it.
It's not just signed by Kaline, but also Norm Cash. It's practically a home run for my profits. The man was keen on selling his cherished ball as he needed the funds for a trip to Puerto Rico.
That's me, and I'm trying to fund a trip down to Puerto Rico.
Oh, there you go.
He dreamed of sipping piña coladas on the beach while watching baseball sail through the Caribbean sky. Curiosity bubbling like a pitcher's fastball, Seth asked, "So, my friend, how much moolah are you looking to rake in for this one-of-a-kind wonder?" With a twinkle in his eye, the man boldly stated, "I've got my sights set on $1,500.
To me, it's worth more than that.
But why? You're not an avid Tigers fan.
Seth's jaw dropped faster than a fly ball caught by a speedy outfielder. "Whoa there, buddy. You're not bringing me something worth that much dough," he exclaimed. The man stood his ground saying, "But the owner assured me it's worth a fortune. Aren't you a die-hard Tigers fan?" Seth replied with a wink. "I'm such a fan that I even named my dog Curveball. And trust me, he throws quite the tail wagger." As tensions were heating up like a pitcher's fastball, Ashley swooped in like a wild knuckleball. Seth couldn't resist teasing her. "Ashley, do you know your way around a baseball diamond, or are you just a fan of wearing hats?" Ashley shot back, "Oh, Seth, I know more about baseball than you know about stylish hairdos." Ouch. Ashley, brimming with confidence, made an audacious offer of $250 for the coveted baseball. Seth's jaw nearly hit the ground like a ground rule double. Stunned, she turned to the man and exclaimed, "Do you even know what this ball is worth?" The man shook his head and replied, "That offer wouldn't even cover a bus ticket to Georgia."
That wouldn't get me to Georgia.
Feeling the pressure, Seth upped the ante and boldly blurted, $500, final offer.
Love this ball, Ash?
Can't
Before
do
you put out any offers? How about 500?
No, it's got to be higher.
The buyer, with a glimmer of mischief, exclaimed, "No, I need a higher pitch, something that'll send me soaring over the green monster." The squabbling between the two siblings escalated like a bench-clearing brawl, and in the middle of the chaos, the old man looked at his children. He looked at his warring children and sighed, "You two are arguing like a pair of outfielders chasing the same fly ball." Ashley, not one to back down, turned to Seth and taunted, "Are you going to give him his ball back or continue acting like a foul ball toddler?" Zing.
Ball's over there that you can't even sell.
Yeah, but
Listen, you two, I'm going to take my ball back.
Autograph the same
Do
condition.
you know how many balls you have?
Excuse me. What is your problem?
The old man had reached his breaking point. He pulled a siren from his pocket, blaring it like a walk-off home run celebration. The shop transformed into a cacophony of chaotic arguments, echoing through the aisles like a rallying cry.
What is your problem?
Day in and day out. All
You can't close a deal. You just don't know how to close a deal.
I close every deal.
Number 4, new manager causes gold family feud.
What are you doing here?
I am the new manager of the jewelry department.
What?
Ashley exclaimed in a dazzling opening scene. Well, look who decided to grace us with her presence. Cousin Karen in the flesh. Curious about Karen's sudden appearance, Ashley inquired, "What brings you to this neck of the woods?" Karen grinned mischievously and dropped the bombshell. "Oh, I'm the new jewelry department manager. It looks like we're going to be teammates." Ashley's jaw dropped like an anvil falling from the sky. She turned to her father, eyes widened in disbelief, and exclaimed, "Dad, you brought in someone to run the jewelry department without even consulting me?"
Somebody in to run the jewelry department without even letting me know?
Meanwhile, Karen proudly shared her experience. "Well, you see, I used to work at a bank and they begged me to help at this pawn shop. I couldn't resist such a golden opportunity."
I used to work for a bank. Les asked me if I could help him out here in the pawn shop, and I said, what a great opportunity, let's do it.
Trying to smooth things over, Les suggested, "Karen, why don't you let me show you around the store?" Ashley's face contorted with upset and fury as Karen left with Les. Karen believed that marketing was her forte and even made her first sale on her very first day.
I was in charge of tailoring the products to the customer's wants. So I'd like to think that marketing is one of my strong suits.
Ashley, looking less than thrilled, couldn't hide her envy. Curious about Karen's reception, Les asked, "So how's everything going with Ashley?" Karen hesitated momentarily before replying, "Well, I'm loving it here, but I can't shake the feeling that Ashley might not be thrilled about my arrival."
I love it, but I'm not really sure how comfortable Ashley is about me coming in.
Unfazed by the drama, Les calmly replied, "Oh, don't worry about Ashley. She's probably just a little jewelry green with envy."
You know, I'm really not worried about Ashley.
Desperate for some information, Ashley approached Seth, hoping he would spill the beans. With a sly grin, Seth said, "Ah, Ashley, my dear, just have fun with it."
Did you know about this?
Good luck, Ash. Have fun, co-manager.
Ashley's frustrations grew like a balloon, ready to burst. She muttered, "I love my cousin, but she knows nothing about jewelry or sales."
I love my cousin, but she doesn't know the first thing about jewelry or sales. She works at a bank.
She's more suited for making withdrawals than selling necklaces. Don't get your hopes up too high. Ashley attempted to sell some jewelry in a comical scene, but struggled to close the deal. Just when all hope seemed lost, Karen swooped in like a superhero in shiny accessories, effortlessly sealing the deal. Seth couldn't help but praise Karen, saying, "Nice work, Karen."
Nice work, Karen.
Thanks.
Ashley's jealousy meter reached maximum capacity. Sensing Ashley's discontent, Karen approached her and asked if she wanted to discuss anything. With a forced smile, Ashley retorted, "No, Karen, go to your place. Everything's just peachy."
Can you just go back to your area?
Something you want to talk about, Ashley?
No, everything's cool.
Karen, undeterred, responded, "You know what, Ashley? I'm here to earn my keep and make this business sparkle." Number 3, Ashley and Seth fight over a bet.
He bets on a lot of things, and I did
Not on
too.
a piece of like that.
You're calling his thing a piece of
Ashley sets her sight on a roulette wheel, convinced she can turn it into a cash cow. The owner demands $30, but Ashley cunningly proposes a bet. "If it lands on red, you get thirsty. I'll give you a whopping 5 if it lands on black." Alas, luck wasn't on Ashley's side, and she lost the bet like a fumbling magician. Just then, in walks Seth, the perpetual troublemaker, eyeing the roulette wheel like a mischievous squirrel eyeing an acorn. He can't resist stirring the pot and asks, "So how much are you buying it for?"
How much are we paying for it?
With a sarcastic grin, Ashley fires back, "Oh, $30.
30.
Seth, feigning outrage, explodes, $30? My sister is buying trash." Caught in the middle of the chaos, the owner tries to defuse the situation, but the verbal blows keep coming. Ashley, seething with anger, accuses Seth of disrespecting her in front of the employees. She pours her heart out to their father Les, recounting the messy ordeal. When it seems things couldn't get crazier, Seth enters the room, igniting a ferocious argument that would make even professional wrestlers blush. The insults fly, the words sting.
How disrespected the customer felt?
I don't have to talk to you.
Then don't! I know you don't care. How do you really feel? Don't
I don't care.
point at
Ashley emerges from the room, tears streaming down her face. In a dramatic exit, she leaves the store, leaving chaos in her wake. Number 2, Gold Day in Hell, Seth and Les Fight.
Wait, I don't need to sit down. What the hell are you doing?
Les and Seth, the dynamic duo, are engaged in an epic battle of wits and words. Seth accuses Les of changing the company policy without consulting him.
You tell my guys after I set policy that the policy is being changed to your old bull ways?
He confronts Les saying, "Who the hell do you think you're talking to?"
Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
To which Les retorts, "I'm talking to you who thinks there's a problem with stuff going missing." The banter heats up as Seth complains about customers yelling at him and Les fires back, "They weren't yelling at you. You were sitting. I'll take it out." Oh, the drama. Seth argues that the old system belongs to the employees who should own it, but Les isn't having any of it. He exclaims, "Giving a 40,000 square foot free-for-all? That's no power." Ever the confident one, Seth boldly claims he can run the place better. He declares, "I know exactly what needs to be done. I want the opportunity to run this place without you." But Les isn't about to back down. He warns Seth, "How dare you talk to me like this? It'll be a cold day in hell if I ever walk out that door."
How dare you to talk to me like this?
The tension peaks as Seth declares, "You need to retire and I need to take over." Sparks fly, insults fly, and the scene ends with Seth threatening his father with the prospect of a new competitor. Oh, the familial drama. It's a battle of egos, generations, and different management styles. Number 1. Seth gets caught trying to sell his father's shop.
It's about what's doing best for the business.
Don't tell me what's best for the business.
Seth, the enterprising son, hatches a brilliant plan to sell his father's shop. He's got the perfect buyer in mind and excitedly brings Ashley along for the big reveal. But who the buyer turns out to be? It's none other than their father, Les. Talk about a plot twist. Les confronts them, his face red with anger, and asks, "What the fuck were you thinking?"
What the were you thinking?
Oh boy, they were in deep trouble now. Les can't believe his son and daughter would conspire behind him. He lectures them about the importance of business and how they didn't consider the consequences of their actions. Seth tries to defend himself, saying he's doing it for the sake of the business, but Les shuts him down with a fiery retort. "Don't tell me what's best for business, I'll tell you both what's best for business." Amidst the chaos, Ashley pleads with Les. "Don't yell at me, I told Seth not to do this."
Both.
Don't yell at me. I told
What's
him not
best
to
for
do
the
this.
Be quiet. How
She tries to distance herself from the whole mess, explaining that it was all Seth's idea. Feeling the weight of his father's disappointment, Seth admits that he thought selling the store would be the best solution to their financial troubles. But Les, too furious to even look at him, storms off in utter frustration. Left in the aftermath of their misguided venture, Ashley turns to Seth with a worried expression and asks, "Now what?" A mix of regret and bewilderment, Seth confesses, "I've never seen him this pissed off before." So there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment below about which celebrity you want to cover next. Till then, take care.